What is up, y'all? It's Grant back here with another episode of the Groovy Files, and just kind of like a topic I've been kind of seeing floating around my timeline today. Who else would be in contention for the blog era big three or the 2010s big three? You know, people say is Drake, Kendrick, and Cole and everything like that. And I kind of see some names floating around. Like some people say Wale, some people say Big Sean, everything like that. But I think if I had to put three artists that are in contention besides those names, I think the first name would probably be Nicki Minaj. Now, granted, we can talk about all her shortcomings and obvious stuff that put bad publicity and everything like that. Not bad publicity, but of course a lot of bad stuff. But I think Nicki has to be in that conversation because number one, her contributions to the female rap game. She made it to where women kind of had to appeal to multiple lanes besides just rapping. Like she was a rap threat and also a pop threat as well. Same thing, just her impact on being feminine and hip hop for female rappers as well. I think those are the biggest two. Not to mention her being one of the highest selling of her time, regardless, not just because of gender. I think that has to be considered, and then just obviously Pink Friday mixtapes and so on and so forth. The second thing I had to say was probably going to be the second person that's probably going to have to be Future. Now, granted, 2011 Future isn't the same as current Future in terms of numbers of publicity, but I think the way what he's done for Atlanta, his mixtape run, honestly started in 2013 because I feel like if Free Band Gang the movie was the real start of like a big momentum shift. Not to saying like 2011 and 2012 didn't exist and before that, but I feel like those starting in 2013, a big momentum shift started for Future. You know, with Honest, and then Monster came out, 56 Nights, and then Dirt Sprite 2, and then after and What a Time to Be Alive at the end of that year, did a lot for brought a lot of publicity for rap. Not to mention how he is stylistically with the whole him and Thug with the whole rapping and kind of harmonizing and singing thing. Not to mention just with iconic collaborations with Metro Boomin, Zaytoven, and others. So I think I had to put him in that conversation as well. I know this isn't somebody whose career has taken off in the 2010s, but I would say a previous decade. But I'm surprised people haven't said Kanye. You know, the reason why I say Kanye is that Kanye was still extremely relevant in the 2010s. Especially during down that 2010 to 2016, not even 2016 time. I would say 2010 to 2018 time. Yeezus was considered when we say an artist has a super experimental album, we call it a lot of people have called it their Yeezus. So I would say that has a lot to do with it. If we're counting Good Fridays as well, Watch the Throne, just from a publicity standpoint, The Life of Pablo, he kind of been everywhere and still really selling pretty well. So I would consider him for that spot. And then I think my last spot, I would say Meek Mill. Reason why I said Meek is because I feel like as a mainstream act, he was pretty big. Him having probably the most popular mixtape series of the blog era with DC2. The Dream Chasers 2 is the highest, I think the highest download mixtape of that era. Him kind of taking the rap game by storm, and it kind of establishing itself as, hey, I'm not the biggest artist in the world, but I'm still, I would say I was still, I'd be a heavyweight in, I'm a heavyweight in the game. Not as a heavyweight like Kendrick Cole or Drake, but like I sell really well. I'm one of the more popular street rappers out. Not named Future. So I would include me in that conversation. Now Big Sean and Wale, I kind of like. I get it, but at the same time, I think Sean would be above Wale just because of him being sounding good music. Got a lot to do with that. I would put Wale. I don't think I would put. I honestly want to consider, does Wiz Khalifa have a better case than Wale? And there's a reason why I say that, because he was pretty big in the 2010s too. But I'm had a thing on that one. But other than that, I think that's my reason for now. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Y'all be easy. I'm out.